Hello, everybody. It's October 8th. Ollie and I are going to read from the Peanuts Countdown to Halloween with a Story a Day book for October the 8th. October 8th, the perfect costume. Snoopy and Woodstock were lying on the doghouse thinking about their Halloween costumes. It is only a day away and they didn't have anything ready. Woodstock chirped up with an idea. He flew inside the doghouse and pulled out a sheet. Snoopy shook his head. They were ghosts last year. They couldn't wear the same costume 2 years in a row. This year, Snoopy was determined to have the spookiest costume of all. He and Woodstock always won the Halloween costume contest. The two friends spent the rest of the afternoon brainstorming ideas for their costume. They could be pumpkins, or mummies, or wizards. Snoopy sighed. None of those are scary enough, he thought. Finally, as night fell, they agreed to think about is some more in the morning. Snoopy sat up, watching the night sky against the full moon. Snoopy saw a bat flying overhead. One of us needs to stay awake in case of vampires, he thought. That's it! Snoopy suddenly had a great costume idea. He snuck around Woodstock, who was sleeping silently, and got to work. First, he went into the round-headed kid's house and pulled out a few pieces of cloth. Then he took the sewing machine over to his doghouse and began creating the perfect Halloween costume. Careful not to wake Woodstock in the process, he wanted to surprise his best friend. In the morning, Snoopy waited patiently for Woodstock to wake up. As soon as he did, Snoopy barked, "Happy Halloween!" He was a vampire. Woodstock howled with laughter. He laughed so hard he fell from the doghouse. Woodstock thought Snoopy looked funny, not scary. Snoopy hung his head. Now Halloween is ruined, Snoopy thought. He walked over to the park sadly. Then Woodstock chirped loudly beside him. Snoopy looked up and saw that his friend was wearing his own vampire costume. The two vampires hugged and made their final touches to their costume and to the doghouse. Halloween wasn't about having the perfect costume. It was about having fun with friends. Snoopy and Woodstock were ready for Halloween. That is our story for October 8th, the perfect costume. Tomorrow we'll read October 9th. Have a good night, everybody.